What's up? What's up? What's up, peeps? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing this evening? What's up, Tay? What's going on? A lot. I know, right? If you like me, it's been a heck of a couple of weeks. um, what's up, fams? So it is October 29th. We are wrapping up um uh our October wellness October. I'm sorry, I done got it all screwed up. See, it's been crazy. It's been a great wellness October. Um, one more reminder. Hey, Pat. One more reminder. There are so many health initiatives this month, and a whole lot, y'all. Um, oh, I don't like this camera angle. Um, they can see too much. Ooh, clutching my pearls. I like that better. Thank you, Tay. Um, a lot of health initiatives this month. So, um, just plugging breast cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, please check your chest area. Please do monthly checks. As I discussed
I just
previous,
do that.
I see. I'm trying to be serious for a moment, and you won't let me. Um, you know, last year this time I was stressed out because something was found in my mammogram, and I was actually doing monthly checks, but had it not been for my monthly checks, for my mammogram, for me following up with the doctors, um, it could have been worse. So luckily what they found was benign. But guys, please, please, please do your health checks.
Yeah.
Fellas,
Men too.
it's not prostate awareness month, but do your checks down there. Make sure you go to the doctor and check on yourselves. And since this is a general wellness October, check your heart, check your mental, check every part of your body, mind, body, and soul. Just make sure that you are correct. Make sure you are connected. Make sure you're just making sure you are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually well. Okay, off my soapbox. What's up, Pat?
What's going on, ma'am? I was trying to get in and get logged in, so y'all please forgive me for my, as
Oh,
the church folk would say, for my tardiness.
I was tardy today too. Don't worry. I ran in here like how late am I?
I, Victor, when I think about the last month of programs, every Wednesday night has just been amazing. But
Oh,
I want to share something, and this is just me taking a moment to give you your flowers, as you know.
oh.
And again, with so much conversation about relationships and what men deserve versus what women deserve, and shows that always keep us constantly at each other and never. Yeah, thank you for just stepping away from the norm and being willing to have the hard conversations in areas, bring awareness and insight and light to things that make our lives whole, not just healed. Um, in the scripture, when the Bible, Jesus would tell them that your faith has made you whole. the woman that had the issue of blood, when she was made whole, you have to understand she was isolated from family, from community, because of her condition. She could not be around people. She was labeled, and this reversed everything in her life. It gave her access to love again, to family again, to intimacy. Children can hug her, community. We don't know what her status was, but we do know that it actually brought everything back. And so I want to just point something out to people as it relates to what I feel like your balance that you bring to the conversation topics that you know, and I'm not going to just say that because we do collab and we bring things up together, but I just want to give you your props. But think about something. In the jungle, the lion is chasing the gazelle. The lion is praying for food. The gazelle is praying for freedom.
Mm.
I want to show you the mental games that's going on in our society right now, that if you're not grounded, you can be on the side of either the conversation about the lion or the gazelle. If God answers the lion's prayer, the gazelle becomes dinner.
Mm-hmm.
If God answers the gazelle's prayer, the lion dies of starvation. Who God favors more? Who does God love? This, you see how that sounds? This is how crazy it is that we're talking Republican and Democrat, that we're talking politics and government shutdown and this so forth, and food stamps and SNAP benefits and Social Security and Medicaid running out. Y'all, at the end of the day, we all suffer. We're in this jungle called life. And the thing is that because of where we're centrally located, my prayer, your prayer would almost make us seem like it's predatory against each other.
But it's all about perspective.
But it's about perspective. So when you're doing this whole mental game, y'all, it literally at the end of the day is about vantage point. Watch this. There's an art class that is going on, and in this art class, you have a giraffe who's painting a picture. You have a horse who's painting a picture. You have a chicken who's painting a picture. The subject that was being painted, the chicken painted the feet. The horse painted the body, but the giraffe painted the top of the head. Everybody's looking at their pictures and saying, wait a minute, this is not the subject. That's not what he says, but that's what I saw.
But that's what I saw.
My vantage point only allows me. So if I'm a chicken, I can't see the top of the head of the subject because my vantage point doesn't allow me to see that high. Y'all ain't working with me. Low-minded people, stop sharing your ideals with low-minded people. They won't. They can't not see your desire is too high. They can't see beyond their vantage point.
They can't. Like I know this is wellness, but well, actually, this does relate. So you are aware of what happened to me a week ago today.
Yes.
Um. So
Deep breath. Deep breath. Grab your ears.
I know, not gonna call no names, and I'm in a good place with it. Uh, so just as we talk about vantage point and mental health and awareness and kind of gauging where you are at any given moment in any given situation. Last week I lost a job that I actually was loving. But my takeaway from that moment was I had to be reminded of everything happens for a reason. and we did the show on spiritual wellness. And I will admit, my head was all over the place because I was dealing with having lost a job that I was really freaking good at.
And you even ran point that night. You ran point that show.
And I was enjoying the job, and I was looking forward to what was to come. And I had only been on the job since August.
Mhm.
So here's the vantage point. Because of my spiritual connection, I was able to see that the Lord removed me from a situation that was about to get ugly.
Mm.
And had I not been in tune with my physical and mental and spiritual selves,
You'd have lost it.
I would have lost it. And even to this point, I'm not upset about it. I'm bothered, but I'm not upset about it because I know whose I am. I know everything happens for a reason. I am confident that I did no wrong. I might have stood up for myself and that pissed some people off, but I ain't gonna ever not stand up for myself. Um, but at the end of the day, I did not let that one situation take me out of character, take me out of my space, take me out of who I am becoming and who I have become. It's all about vantage point and perspective.
Perspective.
Yes, it's the end of the year, but just like the Lord opened the door for that one, He gonna open the door for another one. And here's the praise report on that. 4 interviews since Monday. 3 of the 4 look very, very, very promising. The other one is promising, but 3 of the 4 are very, very promising. And again, the Lord works in mysterious ways. So had I gone out of character, had I lost it, had I just been in a really effed up place mentally, it wouldn't be turning out like this.
Come on.
So there comes a point when you have to understand mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you have to understand what really is at play.
At stake. Come on. Come on.
So that's my little. What you got?
No. I get it. No. I get it because what people don't have to realize is while we're doing these, and I think I've said this on a show a couple of months back, is that most people don't realize like we're not doing this for kicks and giggles. Like we really go through it. I mean, just like you sharing what you're going through, like, I shared with you, I have an 85-year-old mother. And what's going on with her health-wise is one thing, battling with dementia, and we've been testing frequently to see, as it relates to the gray matter in her mind and just seeing where she is and just forgetting a lot of things. And sometimes she over medicates, don't remember if she took it, if she did, and if she did. But then, the situation that happened with her home. And now that's a stress. And everybody is expecting for me to quarterback this situation 233 miles away. And it's like, it's more of y'all there than it is me, but it's what he's going to do. And all the pressure is on me, and we need for you to do it. We need for you to take care of it. We need for you to facilitate and call and blah, 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 blah. And so I get it. So while we're having these conversations, y'all, the truth of the matter is we're dealing with real life. Like these shows is not like we're not we ain't on Chat GPT and getting show notes and looking at reels on YouTube all day and seeing what's the hot trending topics. And no, we literally sit down and discuss and plan and strategize. And even a lot of you and thank you guys for submitting your questions and asking. Some of you may not ask live, but you do come back and you ask those questions, and then we'll write those questions down and we dialogue and we discuss and we bring those answers to light. Because y'all, this is real.
It's
And
real.
so what many of you are going through is real. It's real. Your everyday life. Some people are battling between decisions of medication and food. Um, I just got to make it to Friday. Dealing with somebody that just has to Uber everywhere they go because their car set on fire. Young lady that's a part of the ministry here in Houston, a few weeks ago, her car caught fire. I want you to hear me. Her car caught fire. This morning, her apartment caught fire.
God, dog it.
What do you do? What do you do when you have Job like moments? And if you really understand the life of Job, Job was like, wow, and the Bible says, and while they were talking, somebody else came and said, hey, and this is going on, and your children died, and the field has burned up, and your animals are all destroyed, and this, and while they were talking, something else happened, and y'all know how it is. Refrigerator go out, fix the refrigerator only for the brake light to come on, get the
Mm-hmm.
brakes light undone, the check engine light come on, get the check engine light hit, the lights get turned off because the check was late, get the lights back on. It's life just happens like that. And if you don't take those practical applications that's been given over the last month, grounding yourself, let's walk through them. Grounding, centering, finding a place, an outlet, finding a way. Some of us literally are a gym membership away from a breakdown.
Yep. Yep.
Get into Fitness Connection. Get into one of those and get you a gym membership. Invest the $10. It's only $10 a month, but for your mental health. Just if you need a place to data, that you gotta find a place. Go fishing, go walking in the park. Get you a sounding board. Get you somebody that you can dump things off of, that can listen, that has an unbiased opinion, and that will tell you the truth if you need to hear it. But the truth is, when we say see you next time, next week, same station, same this, when we live up out of here, she got to figure out what's going on with mom. Did mom eat? I got life. I got gas. I got responsibilities. I got little ones sick.
I
And I
mean,
don't mind, and I don't mind being transparent. My daughter is battling with mental health. And Adrian, I shared that with you. Had a manic episode this past weekend.
it's just you have to take one step at a time,
All
and
the time.
life is life for everybody. Everybody. Um, Life is life. It just it things things are going on, and things are just happening. Um, I shared the wellness wheel on the screen, and the reason I like this wellness wheel is because it speaks to um a whole bunch of components that have to do with your wellness that we've touched on from time to time throughout this month, but your physical, your spiritual, your emotional, your
Mental.
occupational, um, your social, your financial, your environmental, and your intellectual. All of these go into who you are on a daily basis, moment to moment, minute by minute. So you have to start to realize where you are on this wheel. And there could be several things going on at the same time. So you will have different things pulling your attention. But when you're looking at your overall wellness, you want these things to be as even keel as possible.
Absolutely.
Um, LaJoy talked about body work and movement. The reason it is so important for you to be on track physically is because that has a bearing on your mental, your emotional, not just your physical. If you're not moving enough, she talked about the lymphatic system not being able to drain. You have to move. You have to do something. You have to keep your end of the bargain. The Lord put us here for a reason and gave us all these wonderful things in nature, all these tools at our disposal. We have disposable income that we can use to go to a Hot Works or a Planet Fitness or a Fitness Connection, a Lifetime. I miss my Lifetime membership.
And if they can't, Adrian, just to jump in there, hold your thought. If
Yeah,
they can't, remember
you
that
go.
the world is a gym.
The world is a gym. I was just gonna say that the
Come
world
on.
is a gym. You can go to the park. I have a friend who in New York, and uh I follow him on I think it's TikTok, and he videos his workouts. He is working out on the 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 jungle gym. Like he does pull-ups from the inside of the jungle gym,
Wow.
or the little when it has like the slide and ring attachments where the kids can go ring by ring. He'll do pull-ups on there, or and he'll be outside running, and he'll do like wall push-ups and wall sits, and as I'm watching him work out, I'm getting ideas for myself, because sometimes I can't get to the gym. So what can I do around the house that is conducive
Yeah.
to me moving?
Chair chair exercises.
Chair exercises. Did
Yeah.
y'all know that there is now a thing called chair yoga? Tamara and Demetrius spoke to that before, but chair yoga. If you have mobility issues, do chair yoga. There are workouts that you can do seated that don't put too much strain on your back. So, I mean, we got to keep it moving. Um,
And if you find a place, which I recommend anybody that has joint issues, because I can, again, transparent moment. Um, those who have followed my health journey know that at one point in time, I actually was literally, I was weighing 470 pounds. And I lost weight naturally through diet, exercise, and dedication. Did not do shots, did not do pills, did not do surgery. That's why you don't see skin hanging and sagging and all that good stuff. And literally lost over 200 pounds when I hit the 200-pound mark. But one of the things that was very crucial is I understood that my body now is still thinking, because you have to retrain your body, because my body would respond like I was still 470 pounds. And you don't know what that feels like when you're carrying that much weight. And now that your knees are feeling everything, your legs are feeling everything. So there are times that it's like I put a brace on, I go walk. I will not allow those things to stop me, because I have to retrain my body to let it know, hey, we're not 470 pounds anymore. So we're going to use this body that we have, and we're going to retrain it, and we're going to set new muscle memory, and we're going to recalibrate and do those things. But yes, moving, mobility. And maybe that is something that I'm going to say, I can't say about sharing it with a show, but I definitely want you to share it with me. Chair yoga, that is quite an interesting concept.
so because I am targeting positions in which I can work from home or remotely, or even become hybrid a few days a week, I am looking into ways to get the movement in. And I've shared with you my struggle of going to the gym. Like by the time I finish everything, even though the gym is 24 hours,
Tired.
I don't, well, it's not that I'm tired, but I am tired sometimes. I am a female going back and
I
forth
got it.
to
I
the
got it.
gym
Yeah.
at night by myself. Um, so I struggle with that. So if I can incorporate chair yoga, I can still get my fine on because I gotta go by my birthday. Cause the more I lose, the less clothes I wear. I'm just saying.
This is a family show. It's a family
I
show.
didn't say I was naked. I just said
What
the
you
less
think you was
clothes I
in there?
wear. Like everybody knows that I don't really do dresses. But when I lost 100 pounds, I started wearing dresses.
Well, that's what I tell you. That meant ratings done went up on that statement, dude.
She said,
10,000 just logged in. It just, what you say? The more I lose, the less I wear. I'm following her tonight. What's her name
no,
again?
but I'm just being transparent because I like a lot of different styles. But because I'm a big girl doesn't mean I'm supposed to wear those styles. So as I lose weight, I get more confident to wear certain styles.
I get it.
So and I got an outfit I'm trying to pull out this
I ain't mad
winter.
at you.
So
Okay, man. Where
um,
to go?
you know,
I say Christmas party on the
listen,
way.
invite me and you'll see the outfit. I'm just saying it's on.
Okay, let's do
It's
it.
nice. Uh, I bought it for a reason.
Public service announcement. None of this was scripted or planned.
We don't
We
have
greatly apologize to all of those.
we don't have no scripts.
I'm about to lose it on this line tonight. This girl says she's finna get.
What?
Okay, all right.
No, but in all
All
seriousness,
right.
your overall wellness is important.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And so the other thing we want to touch on is we talked about the importance of movement. We talked about being grounded and centered. So thank you, Joy, of Joy Body Works, and movement. Thank you, Pat, because Pat, our resident psychologist,
Haha.
he talked about in the second show this month, he really discussed the importance of your mental well-being and just kind of seeking counseling. Guys, do not be afraid to get a counselor. I had my counselor on a couple of times. His name is Pastor Rod.
Pastor Rod is the business. That man is the truth. I love Pastor Rod.
Got me through some interesting moments. And I just admire him for his love of people and his ability to see through.
Yeah.
But do not be afraid to get a counselor. There are counselors of all types. So if you want a Christian-based counselor or a secular counselor, someone who specializes in trauma, somebody who specializes in childhood trauma, somebody who specializes in, just your ability to be connected. There are people out here who can
help
speak
you
to your specific
they can help you.
Do not be afraid to ask for help. Anything on that topic, sir?
I mean, I'm just echoing. Absolutely, you definitely want to make sure that you are, doing your due diligence. And here is what I will say: counseling and therapy, to some degree, is just like medication. Anybody ever gone to the doctor and they gave you a prescription for something, and the prescription bottle says, take this for 10 days, 2 times a day. And somewhere in the treatment, about the 3rd or 4th day, you start to feel better. And you begin to feel better, then you stop taking the rest of the medication because you figure that I'm better. And you really miss the importance of following the instruction,
Mm-hmm.
following through. Because when you begin to feel better, that doesn't mean that something still doesn't remain behind that could cause you to relapse. Okay, I'll say it again. I'm gonna
Mm.
come around and say it again. You follow through because it doesn't mean that there is something that isn't left behind that will cause you to relapse. Such it is with your mental health. You might be having a good go at it and you're getting your grounding, and then something happens and you're triggered. I want you all to look up, there's a video. I don't know the name of it, I don't know the characters that's in play, but Nick, we've talked about it before, where the video where the guy was interviewing the woman and he asked her, he said, "Is your husband happy?" And
Mm-hmm.
she stopped and she was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, he's not here. He's like, I know. I just want to speak for him since he's not here. Is he happy? The woman, like, at first, she was just laughing because he asked her, was she married? She's like, oh, yes, yes. And then when she was just like, so then he's like, is he happy? Then this is what she said. She says, nobody ever asks, is the man happy? That's always for us.
Mm.
And I want to talk to the person tonight that's watching, that nobody ever asks you, are you okay? That you're the strong one in the family that everybody just goes to. People just assume that you always got it together because maybe you're the person who's learned to laugh to keep from crying. Like whatever those things are, and nobody checks in on you. Listen, let me tell you, seek someone and then let them create you a plan. Because here is what and this is a real moment that I'm going to be transparent again. When I started going through my own shadow work and my own personal counseling and therapy, by the third time me and my counselor spoke, she says, I am going to go back in your life and I need to find the place where you were broken, where
Mm.
you made accepting the bare minimum for people acceptable. She says, because you're just okay. You give, 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 give. And I even am dealing with this now where I helped someone that was homeless. Y'all ain't even hear me. They was homeless. And they said that when I become housed and employed, I will pay you back. And when they got housed and employed, and I said, okay, don't you think it's time? They told me that I was sent by the devil to destroy them
Wow. But
because
you're
I
the one that put it out.
because I asked for my money back.
But you said you was gonna pay me.
Exactly. But that's the devil, and I'm hating because I don't want to see them do well.
And here's the thing, like I can almost pinpoint when that switch happened for me. And it's funny you put it like that. I can almost pinpoint when that happened for me. And it was in my 20s.
Oh wow.
Um and so and I'm now 50. So we'll just say it was before 25.
50
I'm 50. I look
in,
good.
in, in like real years.
In real years,
You
I am
better stretch,
50.
you better stretch your stuff.
Um, so I have spent really 25 years in that place you just talked about, where I just accept the bare minimum. Because if I accept the bare minimum and you disappoint me, it's not a biggie. Because I wasn't expecting anything other than bare minimum.
Oh, Nick, that's good. Oh wow.
And so I've been
Because
in
that
that
was
space.
me. That was me.
And so
That
and
was
and
me.
I will be transparent. I have been in that space for about 25 years, because in my mind it's easier for me to regulate me, because I know that I can't change anybody. I can't regulate the other person. And I have gotten very good at understanding that people are not going to move like I move. And I talked to Coley about this quite a bit. Stop ex- Stop expecting people to be you. And that is our biggest issue, our biggest downfall. And one of the things I believe that sets us off mentally is because we go around and we expect everybody to be us. You can't expect everybody to be you. So when you free yourself of that, that's why I just don't expect much from people. I expect the bare minimum. And bare minimum can change depending on the situation I'm in.
Yeah, I'll tell people in a minute. It's not that I'm afraid of you or afraid of the situation. I'm afraid how I'm gonna respond if you don't dysregulate.
Mm-hmm.
Like I already know that there are certain things I'm not going to tolerate. And
Correct.
so because I know I'm not going to tolerate it, because you have to realize, y'all, immobilization occurs where there is no fear and a person feels safe. And so people, and again, we catch these phrases. Everybody always talking about, oh, I'm protecting my peace, I'm protecting my peace, I'm protecting my peace. Yeah, we got to stop grabbing these hashtags off of YouTube and TikTok and Instagram without really knowing the clinical depth of where that actually comes from. If you look at Mark 6 and 24 is a very familiar passage. Mark 6 and 24, and most of us have heard it before, no man can serve two masters. That you're going to, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, you're going to be faithful to one, you're going to love one and hate the other. Go back up to verse 22 and 23, though. This is where a lot of people don't do it. The Bible begins to talk about that your eyes should be like a flashlight that looks inward to the soul.
Mm.
So we all know that if I turn on the flashlight, if this was a flashlight, and I turned it on, it's going to illuminate out to expose the dark areas in front of me. Well, the eyes are supposed to be like flashlights. Y'all just missed it. That's supposed to illuminate the dark areas, and you're supposed to see yourself. And so the challenge is you got a world full of people that is clear how to see others, but don't know how to see themselves. And let's just talk. So we are a faith-based people, but does it not say deal with the beam in your own eye so that you can see clearly how to deal with the mote in thine brothers? That means y'all, you got to do your own work. You got to deal with self first that you can see clearly, because Nick just started. She opened up talking about perception, talked about perspective, talked about vantage point. You can't see clearly if something is clouding your vision.
Ooh.
Trauma can cloud your vision. Your past can cloud your vision. Those unresolved issues can cloud your vision. You'll think everybody's out to get you. Anybody remember? Now, I'm an 80s kid, but y'all remember the movie Carrie? And remember what was going on in Carrie's mind? When Carrie crashed out, remember she saw everybody in that gym laughing at her. And that's what we're saying. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh at you. And next thing you know, this girl done crashed out and she's killing everybody. Now, in real time, everybody was panicking, trying to get out of the building. But in her mind, all she saw was people laughing.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what a good segue.
And that's what that crash out looks like. That's what it looks like.
That's what it looked like. So now we're going to talk about, we're going to move from mental to whole body wellness, because our girl Tam and our boy Demetrius, and thank you, Tam. I read your comment. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sis, for being supportive and keeping me sane. We do something strange for our change. So that was our third show this month. And I want everybody to do this with us. Pat, take a deep breath. Put your finger under your nose. Now breathe out through your nose.
I'm balanced, baby.
I'm balanced today. I wasn't balanced on the 15th when we did the show. I was in flight. But today I'm in balance. I'm in homeostasis. I'm not even in rest. In what is it? Rest and hold on, where are my notes? I'm not even in rest or in digest. I'm in homeostasis this week. Um, so that's just a quick body scan to see where you are and are you regulating your nervous system.
Yes.
And so, you know, regulating your nervous system is all about understanding where you are physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It is the whole package. Where is the whole package residing? And so I've been playing with my ears a lot this week too.
Yeah.
Cause remember when you massage your ears for a minute
Woosah.
and you woosah, that
Woosah.
helps regulate your nervous system. Um,
It's important to know what you feel. It's also important to know where you
where
feel
you
it.
feel it. And you explained that week so well. You wanna give people that tidbit again?
Yeah,
If
because again, if when we understand the body communicates to us. The body communicates to us. And so if we are, and I was saying, if we're feeling like, sir, we have certain emotions that we feel, whether it's shame, whether it's anger. That's why we always say, I have a gut feeling, because if it's intuitive, you're going to feel it in your gut. Okay. Anxiety, and this is the reason why anxiety is such, because anxiety, you feel it in your body. Your body feels, some of us so stressed. The challenge about even stress can cause diarrhea. Watch this. Stress can also cause constipation.
well,
And just imagine you don't know, you know, you know, shame, feeling it in your face, anger, feeling that in your chest cavity, in your heart. Like it's not just enough to know what you feel. It's important for you to know where you feel it. And so if I know where I feel it, then I'm able to, as we keep saying, to regulate.
mhm,
And y'all, the word regulate, we don't want to overcomplicate. It's not a complicated term, but when I'm saying regulate simply means finding a way to get back in alignment.
mhm,
Recenter, reset. And a lot of us have had to do that. Anybody like me ever had a computer, and no matter you tried to use Control Alt Delete and trying to go to the tab and open up the window that keeps causing your computer to freeze, and what you figured out is that you've tried and you've exhausted and it didn't work. So you do what's called a hard reset, and that simply means you hold the power button
mhm.
until everything just shuts down.
Until everything shuts down. So, we had a comment from Delta Diva on our Instagram page,
Hey, Delta.
and saying it's good. This is good. Learning to meet people where they are allows you to make space for growth from both sides.
And
I
when you meet people where they are,
freeze you
listen,
up.
listen,
Freeze you up.
listen. Don't try, when people show you their true colors.
Believe them.
Uh, take your crayons, leave them in your Crayola box. Do not try to repaint them. And I know that a lot of people, and some of you may have even experienced this. There are people who have suffered bad relationships with people, and you know why a lot of people. I'm going to give you. I'm not telling what they told me. It's like me thinking. A lot of people stay because they feel like you deserve to treat me better.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna stick around because you gonna treat me like you gonna treat me better. And I'm gonna stick around, baby. Listen, when I've showed you what type of time I'm on, you can either take the woody off your hand and put it back in the box, or you can check the time.
Listen, listen, and but we just all have to remember. I'm tying it all back because last week's show was about finding peace in a busy
Yes,
world
yes,
with spiritual wellness. You guys, it all go hand in hand. I'm not telling you that you have to be a lover of Christ. I'm not telling you that. Each person has their own thing. But as for me and my sanity and where I am, if I did not have my relationship with the Lord, I wouldn't be right. I wouldn't be able to navigate most of the stuff that I have been navigating. Um, and when you have the ability to meet people where they are, that pulls so much expectation off of you,
Yes, it does.
because you are not expecting, going back to what I said earlier, other people to be you. When you meet people where they are, you just letting people be who they are. They gonna do what they gonna do. They gonna be who they gonna be, and it is what it is. Just like you gonna be who you are, you gonna do what you do. Um,
And adopt the let them theory.
what was that?
Adopt, I said, and adopt the let them
Yeah.
theory.
Yep. Let them
Let them. Somebody said, well, what is that? Let them do
what they
what
gonna
they rather do so you can see what they want to do.
do.
Y'all, there are some people that really don't want to be your friend.
Mm.
They're only doing it because you keep forcing the issue. I'm giving you a true story. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I don't work for Delta. My daughter, and it changed the way she saw her dad. My daughter picked up her phone, grown. She's an adult female, and said, Dad, can you help me with something? And I said, what's that, baby? And she says, can you help me pay my phone bill? And I said, oh. I says, your phone bill is due? She said, yeah, and I need to pay it today or they're going to turn it off. I said, okay. I said, they bill you every 30 days, right? She said, yeah, Dad, what they got to do with anything? I said, just work with me for a minute. Dad, come on now. I said, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to look in your phone and look in your call log. And I want you to see how many times you called me in the last 30 days. Did you call your daddy to say, hello, I'm checking on you. Dad, you're good. Miss you. I love you. Did you text me? I said, check in the last 30 days and see how many times you call your dad. She says, I haven't called you. I said, then call the people that you have called
Mm.
and tell them that your phone bill needs to be paid. I will not pay for you to talk to other people. If I'm not important enough for you to call me, but I'm important enough to pay your bill, that, my dear, is not reciprocity. That's usury. And I will not be used even by my own children.
Let them be, and let them do what they gonna do.
Let people do what they rather do,
And
and you see what they want to do.
and that free again, it's all about freeing you up and keeping you in alignment and making sure that you're okay
Yeah.
in your entirety. Like, it's one thing to be physically fit. It's one thing to be spiritually fit. It's one thing to be emotionally fit. It's one thing to be financially fit. It all needs to go hand in hand, mind, body, and soul. It all has to be in alignment. If one thing is off, you're not in alignment. We talked about last night with our wonderful panel. Um, uh, ooh, I'm still getting calls on last week's panel. Um, we had Pastor Cyril Guerra Jr., Pastor Denise, Minister Denise Fox, and Pastor Rod Stodgill. They did a wonderful job walking us through what, and of course our own Pat. See, I'm not forgetting you. I'm just saying. Um, see, if y'all haven't figured it out by now, Pat wears multiple hats, which is why I'm really excited about the partnership with him on the combo.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. I'm just here so I won't.
No, you're here because you bring an element to the show that is very important in order for us to reach the people we need to reach. So I appreciate you and thank you.
You're welcome. My
Um,
pleasure.
but our panelists did a wonderful job walking us through spiritual wellness and when we need to know it is time for us to reconnect. If you're getting irritable, you've got a nasty attitude, you always tired, you can't think straight, it's probably due to you needing to be reconnected.
Yeah,
And how you can reconnect is you shut off all the BS. Get off of social media.
that's
Take
real
some
talk.
time for yourself. Limit who you talking to. Limit the stuff you looking at on TV. Read the Bible. Read a good self-help book. Journal. Do the things you need to do to realign yourself with what the Most High has called you to do. Last year when we kicked off the combo, we did 52. Whew, Jesus, we did a whole year. We did 52 episodes last year. Are we going to do that this year? No. And I'm okay with that. You know why? Because life happens. And I had to take some time to make sure I'm still in alignment. So we took the whole month of April off. We've missed a few shows here and there because life has happened. Um, and things that happen that are not in your control, you just have to sit back, recalibrate, and realign, refocus, and then you start back. It is okay to start over. Give
Two
yourself some
powerful
grace.
voices. There are two powerful voices in the mental health game that both of them quit the game for the same reason. One's awesome, amazing, and their color doesn't remember. One's white, one's black. But if anybody ever heard of Dr. Laura Schlesinger,
Yep,
Dr. Laura Schlesinger actually had a nervous breakdown on air.
I remember that.
She literally had a radio broadcast show where she would be reaming people across the coals about you know, doesn't matter who's one stay at home mom, stay at home dad, doesn't matter. But she was like, that sister was on her game. But one day on a live episode, one of her shows, she actually snapped from just hearing so much of people's problems. Another one in Yellow Van Zandt.
Yep.
And she was like, I'm fixing everybody else's life and mine is falling apart. And she had to pull aside, and both of those ladies, I remember even when Bishop T.D. Jakes made a comment, and he told them, I'm coming into the hospital where my mother is dying, and people is asking me to come pray for their loved one in a room. Everybody,
Everybody,
take a break.
take a break. Um, if you did not get anything else out of this month, because I just looked down and saw what time it is, so we finna get out of here. If because Pat and I could talk all night. Uh, we could talk all night.
That's the music. I love to hear go. Oh,
But we could talk all night. So, if you didn't get anything else from this month, and you can go back on YouTube, and watch all of the replays, for this month and the previous months. If you go to Facebook, it would only have what was up for this month and this month only. Um, but you can go back and watch the replays. Y'all, take care of yourself, your
absolutely,
whole self,
absolutely.
mind, body, soul, and
So
spirit. Parting words.
That's it.
Okay. You
That's
want to
it.
give them next month's topic?
No, I think November, we're going to do like I did. We did y'all in October. Show up and see what's going on. Y'all step for real. And this is what I want you to do. Y'all put the word out. And here's the thing. I got to be better about it too. Sharing, subscribing, liking, checking in on those posts. Send them out to your friends and family and loved ones. Because again, most of us, if we've gone somewhere that we like the menu, we go back and we invite other people because we want to share that experience. Share this experience. And
Mhm.
let them know, hey, set aside an hour of your week and come and get your maintenance checkup with Nick and Pat. Tell them to check in. Yeah.
Amen. And go and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Convo with Nick and Pat. Go to the YouTube channel. You can still subscribe to Facebook or follow Facebook or however they do it. But I'm telling you guys now, as I have been telling you this whole month, we are making some changes.
And for the first 100 people that subscribe, I'm gonna personally take you to McDonald's. Now here's what we're gonna do. I'm about one order of fries. You take one and pass it. That's it. You just where you go. You ain't gonna get your whole order. You just I'm gonna tell you in church, we ain't trying to fill you up. We just trying to bless you along the way. So just take a fry, take one out, pass it. Then we all might get one.
But in all seriousness, there
Yes,
are
in
some
all
things
seriousness.
coming. Please subscribe to the YouTube
Yeah. Yes.
and
Big
follow
things
us
on the
on
horizon.
Facebook.
Big
Um,
things on the horizon. Yes.
I will not be sending out reminder text. Hint, hint, hint. So you will need to be subscribed to the pages on YouTube and Facebook. Do I need to say that one more time, Pat?
Nah, I think you did it. And these has been your morning announcements.
Please govern yourself accordingly.
Govern yourselves accordingly.
Pat, sit back. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same channel. Peace.
Love y'all.